Imagine owning a luxury vacation home without all of the hassles associated with home ownership. Pacaso has pioneered a revolutionary co-ownership model that lets you effortlessly own 1/8 to 1/2 of a stunning vacation property in some of the world's best destinations. In this video, we'll be discussing this innovative real estate company as well as the potential for investing in the future of vacation home ownership. Full disclosure, this video is sponsored by Pacaso, and this is not an investment recommendation of any kind. I am not a financial advisor, and you should fully understand investment risks before investing. Lastly, be sure to do your own research and due diligence above and beyond this overview. Let's start out by covering what Pacaso is in more detail, and then we're going to talk about their Reg A offering where you can potentially buy shares of Pacaso itself. Here's the thing, vacation homes as well as second and third homes represent a $1.3 trillion market opportunity in the United States. Pacaso is tapping into this potential through their real estate platform, which allows you to buy a fractional piece of one of these homes. Independently owning a luxury home can be overwhelming with complex amenities and luxury interiors to manage, but with Pacaso, they take care of everything. Each home includes elevated interior design as well as a dedicated home manager who provides proactive home maintenance and support so you can simply show up and relax. To show you how it works, we're going to take a look at a Pacaso listing together right now. So guys, here we are on the Pacaso website, and you can see right on the home page here, luxury vacation home ownership elevated, own your family's dream vacation home today. Now, if you wanted to search a particular market, you can click into this box and do that, or you can scroll down to get a view here of their current active listings. So if I just simply scroll here, you can see some of these different properties. This one here is in California, this one here is in South Carolina, and this here is in Arizona, but we're going to go ahead and click on the see all button. This is going to give us a list here of all of the different vacation homes that are for sale, and you can see the prices are currently listed in the 1/8 ownership. So for example, this listing here on Charleston Boulevard in South Carolina is $750,000 for a 1/8 ownership. If we click into this here, we can get more details. For example, if we click into the photos, we'll scroll through and see how the property looks. And this is really going to show you how these properties are curated and truly designed for you just to show up and have fun without having to worry about any of the other headaches. If we scroll down here, we can get more information on the property by clicking on show more. You can also get information if you want to get in touch with them. And overall, we can also take a look at this video here too, which might be helpful if you want to actually get a closer view of the neighborhood and that kind of thing. We're going to click on back once again and then scroll down below that. At this point, it's going to list here the amenities. You can also explore a 3D tour. You can get a map of the location and all sorts of different information like that. And you can also own starting at 30% down. So a lot of people wonder if you needed to have 100% of those funds in order to get started, but there is financing available, so you wouldn't necessarily have to put that much down. For example, for this 1/8 ownership at 30% down, that would be about $225,000, for example. There's also an app here for Pacaso, so if you want to check it out yourself, you can find that in the App Store, but that's the basics here of what they are offering. So that's what Pacaso is offering, but now I want to talk about the potential to participate in their Reg A offering. Just to be abundantly clear, what we are talking about going forward is the opportunity to invest in the Pacaso real estate platform itself, meaning that you would potentially own equity in this startup. At this point, we are not talking about investing in a fractional piece of real estate through their platform. Again, keep in mind that investing in startups involves significant risks. I've personally been an angel investor in the fintech space for 5 years now, and while I've had a few wins, I've also had many losses. But with that said, the best opportunity to make a significant multiple on your investment is through early stage startup investment, in my opinion and my experience. However, that comes with the important caveat here that you fully understand the investment and risks involved yourself. A Reg A offering, short for Regulation A offering, is a way for companies to raise money from the public but with fewer rules than a traditional IPO or initial public offering. This is a way for smaller companies to get access to funding without going through the heavy regulations of a typical public offering. This type of securities offering allows companies to raise capital from both accredited and non-accredited investors, aka regular people and not just the wealthy. However, as an investor, you want to perform strict stricter due diligence on a Reg A offering as there are less regulatory requirements. So back to Pacaso now. This startup is looking to grow, and part of that process is raising capital, hence the Reg A offering. The minimum investment in their Reg A is just $1,002.40, and the current share price for these Pacaso shares is $2.80. Now, if Pacaso is able to continue growing and scaling the business, these shares of equity in the business have the potential to become more valuable. However, there is no guarantee of these shares becoming more valuable in the future or guarantee regarding liquidity or the ability to sell them. Startups are rapidly reinvesting capital in order to grow the business as quickly as possible. As a potential investor in Pacaso, you would eventually exit through something like an acquisition, merger, or eventual IPO. If the company goes public, for example, you are then able to sell your shares, but there may be options for liquidation earlier in the process too. But for the most part, when you invest in a startup, expect your money to be locked up for the long haul. The last thing I want to cover here are some relevant business updates related to Pacaso. Pacaso has already created more than 1,500 homeowners within its marketplace. This has resulted in over $100 million in gross profits over a 4-year period. Now, Pacaso is currently operating in over 40 markets across 4 countries. In addition, their swap feature allows homeowners to swap into another home, even internationally. Pacaso homeowners have already booked more than 100,000 stay nights, because keep in mind, as a fractional owner of the property, you get to use it too if you want to. SoftBank, Fifth Wall, Greycroft, Maverin, GFC, and individuals like Howard Schultz are investors. And how about this? The co-founder, Spencer Raskoff, co-founded Zillow and Hotwire. You heard that right. In addition, co-founder Austin Allison founded Dotloop, which he sold to Zillow for $125 million. The leadership team at Pacaso includes professionals from Zillow, Hotwire, Dotloop, Concur, Yahoo, Remax, TripAdvisor, and more. So guys, if you want to learn more about their Reg A investment offering, you can click on the sponsored link in the description below. I think this is a very unique real estate platform, and I'm excited to see what the future has in store for them here. If you made it to the very end, make sure you drop a like on this video, as well as subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications. You can click below to watch my latest video, and I hope to see you there.